Ethan, can I ask you something?
Of course, Mila. You can ask me anything. What's on your mind?
Have you ever started talking to someone and everything was going really well until suddenly your mind just went completely blank?
Oh, more times than I can count. 1 minute, I'm talking confidently. And the next, I'm thinking, please, brain, don't leave me now.
Exactly. Then you smile, look literally anywhere because you have no idea what to say next.
Or you suddenly become very interested in reading the cafe menu for the 5th time.
I've definitely done that.
The funny thing is, almost everyone has. Even people who speak English fluently.
Really? I always thought fluent speakers never had awkward silence.
Oh, they do. The difference is, they don't panic. They stay curious.
Stay curious. I like that. But what does it actually mean?
Imagine I tell you, I watched a really good movie last night. Most people simply say, oh, nice. And that's where the conversation ends.
Poor movie. It didn't even get a review.
Exactly. Instead, you could ask, what was it about? Or, would you recommend it? Or maybe, who's your favorite character? Now the conversation keeps moving.
Oh, I see what's happening. You're not trying to think of a new topic. You're simply exploring the same one.
Exactly. Great conversations don't jump around. They grow naturally. One answer leads to another question.
Something funny happened yesterday.
Oh, let's hear it.
I was at a small coffee shop, waiting for my order. The woman next to me picked up a book. The cover looked really interesting. So I smiled and asked, "Is that book any good?"
Simple, but perfect.
She smiled back and said, "It's one of my favorites." So I asked, "What's it about?" 5 minutes later, we were talking about books, travel, and our favorite places to read.
And it all started with one tiny question.
Exactly. I wasn't trying to sound smart. I was just genuinely interested.
And that's today's biggest lesson. People enjoy talking to someone who listens, not someone who's trying to impress them.
Okay, I'm convinced. But here's my next question. What kind of questions should we ask if we want the conversation to keep flowing naturally?
I'm glad you asked, because there's one incredibly simple technique that journalists, podcast hosts, and great conversationalists use every single day. And once you learn it, you'll never worry about awkward silence again. All right, Mila, here's the secret. Don't try to think of something clever. Think of something connected.
Connected? What do you mean?
Every answer gives you a clue. Your job is simply to follow that clue.
Can you show me?
Of course. Let's imagine I say, I spent my weekend hiking. Instead of saying, that's nice, I could ask, where did you go? Perfect. Now I answer, I went to the mountains with a few friends.
Then I'd ask, what was the best part of the trip?
Exactly. And maybe I say, watching the sunrise.
Oh, now I can ask, have you always enjoyed hiking?
See, we're still talking about the same topic, but the conversation keeps growing.
That's actually much easier than trying to invent a brand new topic every minute.
Exactly. That's the mistake many English learners make. They think, I need a new question. No. you usually need a better question.
I wish someone had told me that years ago.
Me too. I used to ask questions so quickly, it felt like a job interview.
Probably wanted to escape. A conversation isn't an interview. It's more like a game of catch.
Poor person. They probably wanted to escape. I love that example. If one person keeps throwing new balls, the game becomes impossible.
So, listen carefully, catch the idea, and throw it back with another question.
Exactly. And here's another little tip. People love talking about experiences. Instead of asking, "Did you enjoy your vacation?" try asking, "What was the most memorable part of your vacation?"
Oh, that question almost invites a story. So, listen carefully, catch the idea, and throw it back with another question.
Exactly. And here's another little tip. People love talking about experiences. Instead of asking, "Did you enjoy your vacation?" try asking,
Ethan, let's do a little challenge.
"Uh-oh. Every time we say challenge, I get nervous."
Don't worry. Let's pretend we've never met before. We're both waiting for our coffee. Ready?
Ready.
Hi. Is anyone sitting here?
Not at all. Please, have a seat.
Thanks. By the way, I'm Mila.
Nice to meet you, Mila. I'm Ethan.
Nice to meet you too. So, what are you drinking today?
A cappuccino. I've been ordering the same drink for years.
Really? What makes it your favorite?
I love the taste. And honestly, it reminds me of my first trip to Italy.
Italy? That sounds exciting. What was your favorite city?
Florence. The food, the streets, the coffee, everything felt unforgettable.
I've always wanted to visit Italy. What's one place you'd recommend first?
Without a doubt, Florence. And don't leave without trying the gelato.
Now I'm hungry again.
It happens every time someone mentions Italy.
Let's pause for a second. Did everyone notice what happened?
We never searched for a new topic. Every question came from the previous answer. That's the easiest way to keep a conversation flowing naturally.
Exactly. No difficult grammar, no fancy vocabulary. Just listen carefully and stay curious.
And here's something else. Don't be afraid of short pauses. A 1-second pause doesn't feel awkward. Sometimes it simply means the other person is thinking.
Let's practice together. Answer these questions out loud. Ready?
What's one country you'd love to visit? Why?
What's your favorite drink? Who introduced you to it?
See? You already know how to ask follow-up questions. You're doing it naturally.
And that's exactly how confident English speakers improve. Not by memorizing hundreds of sentences, but by having hundreds of conversations. Ethan, I think today's lesson is much simpler than people imagine.
I agree. Great conversations aren't about having perfect English. They're about showing genuine interest. Good question is all it takes to keep a conversation alive.
And don't be afraid of small mistakes. every conversation makes you a little more confident, a little more natural, and a little closer to fluency.
So here's our challenge for you. Today, start one conversation in English. It doesn't have to be long. Just ask one follow-up question. You might be surprised where that conversation leads.
Now it's your turn. What's the best conversation you've ever had in English? Or what question do you usually ask when meeting someone new? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to hear your stories. Something every English learner struggles with. How to never run out of things to say in English. Trust us, you won't want to miss it.
Until then, take care.
Keep practicing and keep talking.
Bye, everyone.